Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 16 of Civilization 5 as China. I think we're at that point now where it's almost safe to say I think I've got this game won. The AI in this game seems really bad at being able to catch up from behind, and I don't think it's going to be able to beat me at this point. It could do. I mean, it is a possibility. I've not seen it happen yet. This is very much still a game that is won or lost in the early turns, not so much the later ones. But, I mean, what's the choice? Do you go ahead and complete the game? I want to see what the victory screen is for getting a culture win. I want to get the achievement for getting the culture win. So I will try and see it through to the end. No reason not to. I think what I'm going to do here... Well, I would like that workshop. I'd also like to get another commerce hub because we're now sort of over our trade routes. So we'll see what we can build here. We could get that research lab. We could get a sewer. Although I'm very tempted to go and get a commercial hub. If we went and got one over here, we can get an extra 2 gold. We can afford it. Let's go ahead and build it there. Some more projects we can do. Could get another commercial hub here, but I'm more tempted, I think, by possibly getting the... What do we like? We are over the housing cap. We could get a neighbourhood. There aren't any particularly fantastic spaces. I mean, we give up a little bit of food if we placed it here. I guess we can afford to do that. I was thinking we might want to get an encampment down here at some point. Might also, just at the risk of annoying Germany, go and buy that tile. Because I'd actually quite like the aluminium, could be useful later. So we have a spy here. This spy, I believe, is protecting our production. So you should be counter-spying. We have to click that again. Counter-spy on production. So you'll sit in there and protect that. Because I do keep getting my production sabotaged at the capital. We want that to stop happening. We've finally managed to get that iron tile now. We don't need that anymore, but we've got it. We could go ahead and get this rice over here. I mean, our main problem in the capital at the moment is the housing. Montezuma has built Mont Saint Michel. That's fine. I wasn't bothered about that one. Broadcast centres. We really want to get those everywhere if we can. We could do with a bit more production going on, but that's pretty much always going to be slow. We'd also like to get some archaeologists going. Things that I do want to get going. I want some archaeologists. We're still trying to spread here, aren't we? We want some archaeologists. We also want to build some more sections of the Great Wall because that will give us tourism. Not sure if it tells us exactly how much tourism we get from each section of the Great Wall. I know you get tourism from it as time goes on. But I can't remember how much. I'm not sure that it's entirely transparent. Because it doesn't show you on the map. Because it's not a yield. And there's advanced ballistics. Let's just have a quick look here then. And see if we can look at Great Wall. Can we not click on that? Why haven't you made that a direct link? I've got to go into here now and do it. So we want leaders. Qin Shi Huang. It's just under China's unique abilities. Great Wall. Yeah, +1 culture. But it's sure it says somewhere. Culture and tourism as you advance through the technology tree for adjacent segments. But it doesn't actually say how much. So, not entirely certain. Let's go in and get computers because we've got the boost there. We've got most of the text that we're going to need for this game, really. Have we been caught or did we catch somebody? Spy from England was captured. So it says the English Empire, but over here it says... Yes, I'm sure in places I see Britain and places I see English. I'm just getting confused about what's going on here. So that's a captured spy. That's fine. We can purchase with faith. We do actually already have a missionary here. Now, I'm sure I got you for a reason. Again, it has been a little bit of time since I played. So I've kind of forgotten what is going on. I guess we could go and sort of get you over here and try and spread to the rest of Germany. We can claim a great person. Actually, too, we can get a scientist and a writer. And we're also close to getting a great artist. So let's go ahead and get both of those. The scientist, 400 science for each rainforest tile. That's not too bad, actually. We could go and find a rainforest tile to pop him in. Ideally, you want a rainforest tile that is surrounded by 6 rainforest tiles. But it's very rare that you find so many rainforest tiles quite that close together. We do have some down here. So, for example, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about the most we're going to get. Because that rainforest tile is now gone. That's not a rainforest tile anymore. Yeah, 6 is about the most we're likely to get. So we should put him right there. Because all of those are rainforests. Okay, that's fine. So we have a trader that we can't do anything with because we're over the trade route limit, so we'll have to go ahead and put that to sleep.
Os seus melhores engenheiros e arquitetos seriam mais felizes em lugar onde pudessem crescer.
Again, a little bit of a delay there between me doing something and the AI making some sort of action going on. So let's see what we've got. This is our, what are you? You are our writer. Where can we send you to? Let's go and have a look for slots for great works. Amphitheatre. We do have one in Alsdan. So let's go ahead and we will teleport you down here to... Oh, apparently we have one there in Cambeljing as well, but we do have one in Alsdan. So let's get you over... We can't even do that, actually. Just cancel that, because we've got this great musician in here. Let's just move you. So we've got our great writer. You're going to move down to here. Now, why am I hanging on to that great musician? Are we still working on... We've got a couple of these broadcast centres we can use. We've got one in Williamadong and one in Thakayorn. And let's just get you to walk down there. It'll take some time, but, you know, we could have waited for the next turn and teleported him. Not in that big of a rush. And you are my... Oh, wait. You're the great writer. Was it the scientist I moved? It moved the scientist. That's not... Well, actually, the scientist does need to come down here. But you don't have any movement left. Fine. You can just... Where are you heading? You're heading over there. You can just go on foot and get there in a turn. It's going to be one of those days where stuff's just not going the way it's supposed to be, you know? She's willing to give me not an awful lot for her spy back. Refuse deal. I shall hang on to your spy and let him rot in my dungeon. Almost like playing Crusader Kings 2, really. So we do have some coal we could grab. So we do have a few bits and pieces around, which is quite nice. I think one thing I'd like to do is try and heal that Inquisitor up as well while we can. Still got this catapult down here. That really needs upgrading. So let's go and move this Apostle off the holy site. We'll go and put the Inquisitor in. Now let's sort out these great people before I mess things up. You need to come down onto that tile. It'll take you a while, but you will get there. You're the great writer. You need to move in there and fire off one of your great works. And then we need to move that great musician. You're already working your way down to... I think you're working your way down there. That is fine. Spy's fine. Missionary's fine. You need upgrading to an artillery. It doesn't really need upgrading. We're not at war, but it makes sense. Like I said, we're not too worried about the techs, so I'm going to go for the bank first. We'll try and get the money coming in, especially as we're down now on our number of trade routes. We are over the housing cap, but the neighbourhood's going to take forever to build. So let's go ahead and get ourselves an archaeological museum. Down here we can siphon funds, or we've got a 84% chance to steal another great work. So that's what we'll keep doing, and you can just sit up there. I've not seen any theological units come down from Greece for a while. And we can probably just carry on sending you to London, where we get sort of the best yields for our trade route. But yes, we certainly want some more trade routes, so we do have a couple more commercial hubs that are on their way, but we also need to get some more archaeologists, because I don't think we've had any yet. And that'll be the best way to deal with our tourism. Building some broadcast centres. One turn away from professional sports. There is that done. Theatre Square, district and adjacency bonuses and stadiums generate +1 amenity. I don't think we really need to worry about that too much. Is there anything specific that we need to go for here? Don't really think there is. Let's just work our way into Space Race. Claim a great person. We can get ourselves a great artist as well. Fantastic. So, great artist. You can create a great work here, can you? Let's have a look. Where is our art museum? We've got an art museum in Cambodia. So let's move you there. Can't remember where half of these cities are now. You are over there. So that's where you're going to head. Right. So, great writer. You are going to do that again. That's you finished up. You still need to move down onto that tile. And this musician, I think, is still working his way down to there very slowly. Good. You can go on to fortifying up. Hopefully that Inquisitor's going to heal. It does seem a little bit hit and miss sometimes where the theological units heal up. Is this the standard round of everybody denouncing me? Oh, this is because we have more great people than they do. They found another reason to denounce me. Here we have a Greek Inquisitor. Did we just get caught? Enemy sabotage production. Oh, in Cambodia. Well, that's not too terrible. Really? We converted one of your cities? I wasn't actively trying to convert one of your cities. In fact, I don't have any units anywhere near any of your cities, so it must have either been religious pressure from something else. I can't see any of your cities that are converted. Or the other possibility is somebody else with my religion used one of their own missionaries, but I really don't know. So we're not the suzerain of Toronto, which is very unfortunate. Also not the suzerain of Lisbon, but we have 3 envoys, so we can go ahead and get another 4 gold in every commercial hub district. So it's definitely worth doing that. That sabotaging of production was very annoying. Protestantism missionaries down here, which is also annoying. But fine, if that's the way you're going to be. And what have we got going on up here? Gained a CB against somebody. Montezuma. You are going to move to there. Start spitting out great works. On to the next turn we go. So we've also got these shipwrecks as well. These can be excavated with archaeologists. So it's not you're not just limited to the ones on land. Now you see that Afrosi's actually taken a big hit to its production time for that broadcast centre. And that's because it was getting the bonuses from the workshop, well, from the factory that was down here. So we need to repair that up as quick as we can. So let's go ahead and create some great works down here. So up to 180 tourism now. And the trick really is to just keep stacking it on. Once we can start building some more bits of the Great Wall. You want your spy back. Again, I'm going to refuse to do it. I don't know whether or not they can actually replace the spy by training another. Counter spy promoted. So we literally only just captured that spy from the Aztecs. There's computers done. So we can go ahead and promote you. Counter spy as if 2 more levels more highly experienced. Fantastic. Choose research. Let us go for telecommunications because we've got the boost on it. Let's go ahead and get... Do we want to get an archaeologist? 19 turns. We're over the housing limit. Probably get the factory first. Let's get that production going because it will benefit the capital. So it's worth doing that. So let's do that again. Wow, what happened to our tourism? It just suddenly doubled. Something happened. Was that computers that did that? I always forget. Let's go and have a quick look. It probably was computers. Yeah, because it's recommended for a tourism victory. Grants the ability to construct an additional spy. All tourism yields are doubled. So we're now gaining double the amount of tourism. So we're going to go ahead and pop you. Let's actually make sure we've got some other techs queued up, actually. Is there anything else that is recommended for our tourism? I'm going to guess probably not. So let's just queue up into nuclear fission. Again, it's doing that stupid thing when you hit shift. We'll go ahead and do that. And we will pop you right there. So he's going to get 400 for every tile. So that's military science done. That's rifling done. So that was a good little pop there. Let's go on to the next turn. I'll be interested to see now on the next turn how well we're doing towards that tourism victory. Because now we've just doubled that tourism. I think that is going to be considerably higher now. We've almost completed our next wonder in the capital. We're only 2 turns away from that. I don't think we've got anywhere we can build Sydney Opera House. I think you need somewhere with a harbour for it specifically. We might be able to get it in Williamadong, but we don't have a harbour there. Never actually found the need for one. Not too sure where all of those English missionaries went. Looks like they've tried to spread over there to the German Empire. We'll go and try and push back if we can. So you're going to go ahead and do that. Remember, all of these are getting doubled now. So that really helps us out. Let's just make sure we do all the last orders we can. You're the guy who's supposed to be counter-spying on the industry here. I've just gone ahead and hit next turn because I wasn't looking at the button and I wasn't aware that it had changed. But I'll make sure it's the first thing I do on the next turn. We'll go and see how we're doing towards that culture victory now. One more turn. We should actually get the Bolshoi Theatre on this turn. So incoming wonder animation.
Bolshoi Ballet is a universe of the imagination, a place of magic and enchantments, beauty and romance. Its many worlds vibrate with graceful dances, glorious music, and sumptuous costumes.
So 2 randomly chosen free civics, which is Class Struggle and Cold War. However, I don't believe that it just gave us that. I think it does actually give us some extra stuff as well. Because I'm sure there was more of a reason for building it than that. Apparently it doesn't. Oh, that's weird. Maybe I miscalculated that one. So what could we get over here? First of all, could we get any other wonders? We could get the Hermitage. And it'll give us some great work slots. That's actually nice if we can get it. We are over the housing cap. 10 turns for a neighbourhood. We don't have an archaeological museum here yet. Let's go and work on that. Get that museum done. Our Inquisitor is at full health, so I'll go and put him back in. Do that now, actually. Put you back in there. Move you there. Put you to sleep. Unit needs orders. You're going to go down there and spread your religion. Try and get that Bobbyism around where we can. Again, a lot of... I mean, this is Germany's city, so it's not surprising that they have a lot of units around there, but certainly need to keep our eye on them. We have managed to steal a work. Stole Novellas Exemplares. Where did we put that? That's music. It's a great work of writing, I think. So where did it go, and why is that there? Bolshoi Theatre's got 2 spaces, but not for a great work of art. Another temple. So we've got to be careful stealing great works now. Maybe we didn't have a space for a great work of art. Maybe that's what happened there. Yeah, no great works to steal. That's fine. We can probably go and steal from somewhere else. Travel to a new city. Where would we like to attempt to steal from? Greece is usually ahead. America. We could try and steal from there. They've got a great work. Let's go ahead and send you over to Baltimore. You can try and spread again. Wasn't quite enough to get it. Right, let's go and have a look at this and click on the right thing. Culture. We are 60 of 232. So we're definitely doing well. Still a little bit of a way off from winning, but things are improving. I think that number's going to ramp up quite quickly now. So we'll make sure that Inquisitor's sleeping. We definitely need to get some housing here in the capital. That'd really help us out if we can do that, but I just wanted to get that archaeological museum done first. And I would like to get some more builders. Would particularly like to get some great wall sections here in the capital. 1, 2, 3. So we could sort of do something over here, but increased trade route capacity is fantastic because we do have some trade routes that we're not using, so we can go ahead and wake them up now. So send you somewhere. Lisbon, 11 gold. That'll do. Thank you. Choose a production. We might as well go ahead and get the market because it's only 4 turns. Get some decent money coming in now. Let's go again. We'll do another flip. Still wasn't quite enough with the look of things. And England have still got a few missionaries around, so we've got to deal with that. As soon as this housing, this neighbourhood is done in Cambodia, we can go ahead and repair the industrial zone, and that'll sort things out for Afrosi. Again, we could probably do with one up here. So choose our production, let's repair that workshop. That's all we can do on this turn. I'm not going to end the video quite there because we're just on the cusp of the 20 minutes, so I don't mind if we go over a little bit. Let's go ahead and do at least one more turn, which is the civilization way. I think Cambodia's got some housing now. It might be nice to actually go ahead and get another worker to grab that other wheat tile. Choose a production. The capital has finished. We can get that broadcast centre for 11. We definitely should. Again, we're behind the housing cap. 10 turns. Do I want to grow first? Well, no, we are getting great people. Let's go ahead and get the great work slots first. And then we'll worry about the housing situation. Again, even though this is post-patch, the AI is still using old tier units. Look at the German Empire down here. They've still got warriors and spearmen. I mean, that's not very good at all, really. Not too sure who is the leader militaristically. It's probably... yes, Russia. Now, whereabouts is Russia on the map? Is that Russia? That's Brazil. Germany. I'm not even sure where Russia is, to be honest. We did find them, but that's Russia down there, isn't it? Can't see any of his units, so I don't know what he's using. He doesn't have a lot of land, considering his capital's right down there. He seems to be pretty much surrounded by... well, there's Moscow. But he does seem to be surrounded by Monty. Choose a production. Let's go ahead and repair that factory. And that is all I've got time for on this turn, so that is a great spot to end the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.